Apex Legends Ranked is currently in a bit of a weird place. It is leaving a lot of pros and casuals alike unhappy about it, but what exactly is wrong? Well, hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down exactly what's wrong with Ranked and some possible ways for Respawn to fix it. But if you guys are grinding Ranked and struggling a little bit and need that extra bit of guidance, you absolutely need to check out the GameLeap website right now. We have in-depth tips, tricks, legend guides, gun guides, VOD reviews, and more from top level players including myself, so stop being hard stuck, grab your very own GameLeap membership with the link in the description, and get on your way to climbing to Diamond, Masters, or even Predator. Now to start off, let's go over why Ranked is in a bad spot. First off, a lot of legends have a ton of movement abilities like Wraith, Pathfinder, Ashe, Octane, and worst of all, Valkyrie. This has led to a very movement heavy meta and has allowed a lot of teams and players to get away with some stuff that they shouldn't. This has turned Ranked into a very upfront fighting heavy playstyle right now. And while yes, fighting is good and should be rewarded, it shouldn't be the only thing that's rewarded. In past seasons, KP was maxed out at 5. They then changed it to 6, and that meant when you had that 6 KP, no matter how many people you killed after, your points would stay the same, and the only way to gain more was placements, rewarding both kills and rotations playstyles alike. Then at the start of Season 11, they have made it where there's no max KP anymore. You can just continue to kill people and keep racking up points. That has made a lot of players feel that they need to kill as many people as they possibly can, making the game extremely ape heavy and having a lot of teams into each other. Now, some people do like this. They don't like the idea of sitting in a building all game, and that's fair, but sitting in a building and winning endgame shows off a lot of different skills. It takes skill to identify where the ring is pulling. It takes skill to pick a building and hold it all game. It takes skill to read endgame circles and pull off the win with all the other teams that are there. Fighting is hard and it takes skill, yeah, but Ranked is where you're supposed to take all your skills, combine them into one in order to show off every aspect of your gameplay. If only kills are being rewarded, placement teams lose a lot of meaning, and the teams that have practiced zone pulls have just been told that all their hard work has meant nothing. There was a time back in Season 2 Ranked when it first came out where you would have 10 plus teams up until the last final 2 to 3 zones, making endgame zones a lot harder and require a ton more skill than they do currently. So what can Respawn do to fix this? Is there even a way? Well, I think so. One way is to go back to the old rank system. It worked well enough and teams could play the way that they wanted to. Placement or kills, you both got rewarded, so that option is there. Another is to change the whole RP system around and make the game more like tournament style play like ALGS. Placements being worth points and each kill being worth 1. That way they are both heavily weighted and make both playstyles viable. 16th to 20th place get no points, 11th to 15th place get 1 points, 8th to 10th get 2, 6th to 7th gets 3, 5th gets 4, 4th gets 5, 3rd gets 7, 2nd gets 9, and 1st gets 12 points. And like I said, each kill is worth 1. Pros and casuals have been talking about moving to this style for about as long as ALGS format has been a thing. And as far as I'm aware, no one at Respawn has said as to why they don't want the rank system to be like this one, even though it's the competitive one. As far as I see, there are no downsides to this for anyone. Every single playstyle wins. Like I've mentioned, kills get weighted heavily, placement gets weighted heavily, everybody wins. That's why you see teams in tournaments like Complexity or Sentinels playing Edge, racking up kills, still doing very well. Or teams that play hard zone, look for an endgame spot and rack up placement points also do well because both playstyles are viable. And because both of these playstyles are viable, I do hope that Respawn touches on them in the near future and comments as to why they haven't. Now, there have been other ones that have been thrown around here and there where people say stuff like only placement should matter. Killing people is still rewarded because then you go up in placements, which I do see why they are talking about it, but it just makes fighting extremely risky with little reward at the end, so no one would want to fight. I personally wouldn't mind if no one fought and we had 15 teams in the last 3 zones. I love that kind of stuff. But I am aware that not everyone thinks the same way as me and would hate it. There are also people who want only kills to matter, but that would be awful. It would just be pubs with extra steps and the game would easily die out because people would just get way too bored of Ranked way too quickly. Respawn needs to find a way to make both of the parties happy, and currently that just isn't the case. They've overly weighted kills without weighting placements that much, and now I want to know from you guys, what do you think? What would your ideal rank system look like? What kind of playstyle do you think should be rewarded for the best balance possible? Before you answer though, keep in mind that there are tons of different playstyles and tons of different skill aspects in Apex. So let me know down in the comments below, and if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news like this one, don't forget to smash that sub button and ring the bell. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.